Comedian J.P. Sears threatened with deplatforming by Facebook. This week in Internet Censorship, Episode 7, December 12th, 2020. Popular YouTube comedian J.P. Sears has been threatened with deplatforming by Facebook. J.P. Sears has also had instances of censorship by YouTube. J.P. is a popular comedian who has long specialized in lampooning New Age and spiritual groups, movements, and products. He seems to be a very spiritual person. He's lampooning his own community. In the last several months, during the coronavirus and the election, he's expanded to explicitly political satire, satirizing the coronavirus lockdowns and other measures, and raising questions about the integrity of the recent presidential election. Sensitive topics? As many of you may know, YouTube has put out a policy that they will now remove videos, or very shortly start to remove any videos raising any questions about the integrity of the 2020 presidential election. This is a brief snippet from JP. We are not associated with JP, and this is from a recent video that he put up, a humorous video that is quite good called Be Brave.
What's up, my friend? Thank you for watching this video. Hey, I want to stay connected with you. It is no secret the risk of censorship is happening, and the risk of me being deplatformed is growing. Facebook has just threatened to deplatform me, but I don't want to let any of that stop you and I from being connected. So I would love to ask you to join my email list where I'll communicate with you in a censorship-free kind of manner. And then if I am deplatformed, you and I can still be connected and you'll be able to see my content regardless of any social media giants trying to strip me from the face of the earth. So if you'd like to join me behind the scenes, just go to awakenwithjp.com/join me, join my list, and I look forward to staying connected with you in a censorship-free way. I appreciate you.
For those who've never encountered JP, this is his popular YouTube channel, Awaken with JP. 1.48 million subscribers, and that number has been going up heavily with the election and the coronavirus crisis. Here's one of his videos satirizing the lockdowns. He has a long history of satirizing spirituality, New Age, indigo children, all that kind of stuff. That's what he largely did prior to the crisis. He's increasingly been doing political satire related to the coronavirus crisis and the election in recent months since this started. He's quite funny. Some of his videos are extremely funny. Let me just show quickly bigger selection. So this is How the Media Wants You to Think, which also has the title Be Brave. It's kind of a mock public service announcement. I find it very, very funny. I suspect many people will find it very, very funny. And in this, he discusses being threatened with deplatforming by Facebook. As you can see, he has a website. He has a Facebook page, which may be going away very shortly. He has a website. He's also on Instagram. In addition to his humorous activities, he's done interviews with Robert F. Kennedy Jr., another target of the recent wave of censorship, and also Brian Rose from London Real on the serious topic of censorship and the coronavirus. It's pretty easy to tell his opinions. I wouldn't say that he is particularly political in the sense of Republican or Democrat. He's rather independent, or at least that's what he seems like. However, like many people who question the orthodoxy, he seems to be a target of increasing censorship. You can probably support him by following him on YouTube and also his website and his mailing list. It's good to get on somebody's mailing list if you really want to support them, so they have your email and they can contact you if they're deplatformed, if they lose their YouTube channel, if they lose their Instagram account, other things. That's growing and growing. Therefore, making it easy for someone that you support to get in touch with you if something happens is very good. It's also a good idea to store the URL for their website. The websites are harder to take down. It's also useful to subscribe to RSS feeds, which are decentralized and harder to censor. So again, give them a mailing address, an email address that they can use to get in touch with you. It doesn't have to be your main personal or business. You can set up another email account for following people that you support. Make sure you know where their website is, what the URL is, and also subscribe to RSS feeds. Most podcasts are through RSS feeds. Many people have RSS feeds on their website, which allows you to get notifications of their posts in a decentralized way that is more difficult to censor than social media systems like Facebook, YouTube, and others. Our previous videos and articles on the contradictory numbers on the CDC website have repeatedly been censored by a range of social media services, such as LinkedIn here. This was a few weeks ago. This is the actual post that was censored. We've run into this with a number of different platforms. It's rather concerning, especially considering that these posts are pointing out contradictory data on the official CDC websites and documents. Apparently, it is a real threat to the society, democracy, human lives to point out obvious, gross discrepancies on government websites. You can bypass this censorship with our Censored Search website and service, which you can reach at censored-search.net or censored-search.com or censored-search.org. We may add additional names later, but those are the names right now. It's Censored-Search. Find the answers to your problems censored by advertisers and other powerful interests. It is free. We have a free version, which ranks the search results according to popularity. That is how many other websites link to the page, the search result. You can also pay and get more control and transparency into the algorithms. You can get access to more advanced artificial intelligence algorithms that look through the censored content and try to identify pages that are censored because they contain factual, true information, and separate those out from other ones which are not so useful. A popularity contest cannot always do that correctly, and popularity contests can be manipulated in various ways. Thus, check out censoredsearch.com, censored-search.net, censored-search.org. This concludes this video presentation. If you like this video, please click like. Please click subscribe and the notification bell if you would like to receive more content from us. You can avoid internet censorship by subscribing directly to our RSS news feed. Please consider sharing the link by email and on your website or blog, in addition to liking, upvoting, or sharing on increasingly censored, advertising beholden, big company social media. We have encountered such censorship. Mathematical software is developing algorithms and software to automate data analysis, reducing the risks of costly errors and increasing the predictive power of the results. You can support our work financially by subscribing on our Patreon page, https://www.patreon.com/mathsoft, or scanning the QR code in the lower right corner.